see if I remember how to do this. Oh, can you see my mess in the mirror? Okay, there we go. What's up, y'all? I love you, YouTube people. I almost never make YouTube videos anymore, at least in this season. When something new launches, like Reels, I have to dive in head first to learn it. I've enjoyed making Reels, and so I'm spending a lot of my video time on Reels. But I miss making more long form conversational videos. I need to do beauty favorites. The point of this video, though, is to talk about all of my specifically eyelash favorites for healthy, long, luscious lashes, all I can do on my own, and then one eyebrow product. So that's what I'm going to be talking about here. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, test. Okay, if the audio sounds different, I forgot to get my audio recording when I did the intro, but a little rusty start, but let's dive into the products. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time talking about what I've done in the past because this video's focus is on what I'm using every day now, what I've seen great results with. I did think it would be helpful though to provide a little bit of a background. So I've never gotten eyelash extensions. I occasionally wear like glue-on false lashes, and then later summer, early fall, I was testing out some lashes that are kind of DIY lash extensions. They adhere to your lashes instead of typical false lashes that adhere to your eyelid. So I used the Lash Fibers brand, and then I tried the Flutter Habit brand and didn't have any success with Flutter Habit. I did write a blog post about my experience with Lash Fibers, why I was wearing it temporarily. I knew it was just going to be a temporary thing, so I will put a link to that blog post below the video here on YouTube. So I've been trying to get my lashes in good shape. I've been doing lash lifts, which is like a lash perm. It keeps your eyelashes curled up for years now, and I was going to a technician who did a perfect job every time, and then the North Carolina State Board was like, hold up, we don't know if they can do them, so I think they've resolved that. But in the meantime, I decided to do them on myself. I do not recommend doing that. I am a licensed professional hairstylist, so I can get the supplies and I know kind of how to do the products and do the lift on myself. But again, go to a professional and don't do it on yourself. But if you know me at all, you know I do a lot of beauty treatments on myself. I do my own color, do my own cuts, take care of my own eyebrows. I don't know, I'm a do-it-yourselfer when it comes to beauty. But I'm also like really trained and experienced with that stuff. Anyway, so that's a little bit of background. I've been doing lash lifts very regularly for the past few years. And like I said, the last year or so, I've been doing them on myself. It took a few times of trial and error to figure out the exact rod size. And while I love a great wide open curl, sometimes I would use a rod that was too small or a silicone pad that was too small. And so the lashes initially would be wonderful, but then as they would grow out, they would grow kind of far back and it just became a hassle. So I took a break from it. And that was when I started trying to wear Lash Fibers, just to give my lashes a break from lash lifts, mascara, eyelash curl, or anything, because my lashes in their most natural, organic state before I started messing with them at all are stick straight, if not pointed down a little bit, very thin and very weak. So I just was like, hold up, I'm gonna just lose them, and once they start growing back, it becomes really frustrating, so I would trim the part that was hitting my eyelid. Anyway, it was a problem. So I took a break from doing anything and I dove headfirst into using some serums, some lash conditioning products, and all of that. And so that's what I'm talking about today. One more note, because I forgot to mention this earlier, I have used Latisse, which is an eyelash growth serum. You have to get it via a prescription. I've used it at 2 different times in my life. Both times, the first run of it, it worked beautifully. And I had these crazy long, thick, dark lashes. And then both times, I don't know what happens, but it kind of stops working for me. It's expensive. You have to do it by a prescription. It causes my eyes to dry, and it also leaves a kind of dark mark at the top of my lashes, like right on my eyelid, which isn't terribly annoying to me because I wear eyeliner most days, but I stopped using Latisse. The only other lash serum I've tried was Rodan & Field's Lash Boost. Did not work for me. I lost a great deal of my lashes. I know a lot of people really love that, and what I've seen is like my own mother has used Lash Boost and had an incredible result. I used it, not so good. So with these things, it's kind of hard. It's sort of trial and error, and some things work for others that don't work for you. And anyway, here are the products I've been using to keep my eyelashes healthy, to help them be strong, and also an eyebrow product that I'm seeing real tangible results from. So the first product is New Lash. This is a serum that you apply via a wand. It's a tiny little applicator right there, and you apply it to your lashes. You put it right at the base of your lashes on your like upper eyelid. I think you certainly could do it on your lower lashes if you wanted to. I've never needed assistance down there, so I only do one line here and one line here before I go to bed. I only apply it once a day, and I see a lot of good results from this. My lashes seem to be thicker. They seem to be a little bit longer, like the growth cycle. I can tell they're getting longer than if I wasn't using New Lash. I've gone through seasons of using New Lash consistently, and then I like stopped New Lash and went to Latisse and then did nothing. And anyway, I've tried it all. New Lash, you do not need a prescription for, and I saw real, tangible, noticeable results from it. So I would highly recommend this lash growth serum. Another New Lash product, while I'm talking about it, that I've been using for the past month is New Brow. This is the first time I've used this product. Again, I've been using it for about 4 weeks now, and I'm seeing real growth out here. Most of you know, if you've watched other makeup tutorials from me, my eyebrows end like right about where the color part of my eye starts. They just get really thin and sparse out here. But I've been applying New Brow, so my routine is New Lash on my upper lid, and then New Brow on my eyebrows. I just do like one stroke here, one stroke there. It's on a slightly thicker wand applicator, and it's a little bit more loose of a product. So it's bigger than the eyelash one, which makes sense. And then it has a comb as well, which I never need to use because my eyebrow hairs aren't even long enough to comb. Like, they all just go that way. So I'm seeing real results. I'm thrilled with that, and I'm excited to keep using this. Y'all know I have to fill in my eyebrows pretty heavily to make it look like I have an eyebrow. And so I would love to have just more hair. Not only to guide me as I pencil them in, because every day is kind of just a mystery, but I don't really care about this, but I usually don't work out with any makeup on because it's first thing in the morning, and if I were to like go out on a run or something, it'd be nice to have an eyebrow. Deal breaker? No, because I have been going out and being in public and swimming in the pool and all of that without eyebrows, but do I want an eyebrow? Yes. Is it going to stop me from living my life that I don't have really much of anything? No. So the last part of my evening routine, this is not a New Brow or a New Lash or New Brow product. This is a Grand product. Grand Lash, I think, is the brand that most people are familiar with. This is called Grand Repair Leave-In Lash Conditioner. So this applies like a mascara, and it's a clear formula. Hope that focuses for you. And it's just kind of a thick conditioning product that smells like roses. It smells really nice. So I put the New Lash serum on, I put my New Brow serum on, and then I take this. I have no makeup on my face, I'm getting ready for bed, and I like wiggle this through my lashes and apply it. So I really coat my lashes with this. I think the condition of my lashes are better than ever because of this. I've been using this the longest. I've been using this for the past like 2 months, maybe even longer. And then these New Lash and New Brow products I've only been using for about a month. So these three are a part of my nightly routine, and all of them together are doing great things for my eyelashes. They're kind of better than ever. So mascara makes a big difference in eyelashes as well on the days that you're wearing makeup. And 2 products I've used in the past to help my lashes look thicker and longer are Lash Fibers, the Cherry Blooms Lash Fibers, which honestly can be a little hard to find. So I will try and find a link for you and put it below this video, but the Cherry Blooms are the most comfortable for me to wear. I do not like the other product that comes in the package. I always just throw it away. I only use the fibers with whatever mascara I'm using at that time, and I'm pretty regularly changing mascaras. So these fibers just look like black fibers, and you paint these just like you would put mascara
onto wet mascara. So let's say you're starting from the beginning. You'd put a coat of mascara on, and then you would apply some fibers, let it dry for a minute, and then put mascara over top to set it. These will add a lot of thickness. They can be a little fussy. If you don't like to take time to like organize your lashes, you may not like fibers like this. So then I would recommend using a lash primer. So this is the Grand Primer. This is the same brand as this Lash Conditioning Serum. This is the mascara one. I'm sorry, that's confusing. This is the mascara applicator one, but it's a completely clear serum that I only wear at night. This is an eyelash primer before mascara. It is white. You would not want to wear this on its own. It comes on a mascara wand as well, and you apply this before you apply mascara. I've seen great results with this. This helps fan my lashes out. It helps add length and noticeable thickness, especially to the ends of my lashes where they can really taper and look thin and wispy. And I feel like the mascara and darkness and density at the end of your lashes help make your eyes more opened because your lashes are more noticeable. So this goes a long way in making my mascara, whatever mascara I'm using at that time, look a little bit better. I would say I could happily do my makeup without this, but I would notice if I didn't use it. So it's a really important, helpful product if you want fanned out, long, noticeable lashes. So those are the products I've had great experience with. I would highly recommend. I've been using them for different periods of time and just wanted to give this kind of quick roundup of what I'm using, my experience with it, and what kind of results it gives me. I think for me, the reason why I pay so much attention to lashes is because it makes a big difference on how awake and open my eyes look. My eyes normally in their normal state are like sort of half shut. Like my family and I will all laugh at old pictures of me as a kid when I didn't know like how to smile with expression. My eyes would just be like half, you could see just the bottom half. So I don't have the largest, most open eyes. So focusing on at least the upper part of the lashes, my upper lash line, and opening it up really helps me feel like, okay, my eyes look open, I look awake, I'm happy with how that looks. So if you want to find more information about the blog posts I mentioned on here, I have blog posts about lash lifts that may be helpful for you. I'll include links to everything that I talked about, especially at the beginning of the video, below this video. I do hope this was helpful. You can also find links to all the products down there as well.